Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Vanessa Veronica. Thank you for stopping by. Today, what I have for you in store, what I have in store for you today is this kind of pumpkin spice latte inspired makeup where I have some browns and oranges, oh my throat, some browns and oranges in my shadow, and then kind of kept it simple in terms of making it accessible and wearable for every day, but also perfect for any other time or event that you may have this coming fall season, whether it's grabbing a coffee with a friend or going to dinner or simply just going pumpkin picking. Aside from that, let me know what you guys think. Remember, please subscribe, join my team. I'd love for you to join. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the section below and I will get to you there. Alright, so I recently bought a tint, like a tinted foundation. It's called a Slip Tint by Saie. I think that's how you pronounce it. I got it in the color 4.5. So we'll see. Hopefully it's a okay match. It's supposed to be a tinted moisturizer. It has an SPF of 35, and what else does it have? It's a zinc oxide sunscreen. Yeah, a bunch of stuff that I'm not 100% sure of. But it is considered a clean product on the Sephora website, so that's kind of why I gravitated towards it. Again, if you have sensitive skin, I tend to steer towards kind of more cleaner versions of makeup. Although those that are not clean are labeled as clean. Sometimes I can get away with, and it's fine. It's kind of cute. It's interesting. Yeah. And it's about 1.35 fluid ounces. So I'm just going to shake this up. I have seen other reviews of this and it says that it is a bit dewy, which for the winter, like, I don't mind because I do get drier in the winter. But for the summer, I know we're not in summer season, that might be a little bit more questionable, in which case like setting it would probably be the better way to go about it. And I'm going in with some of my clean fingers and just going to put that on my face as if it was moisturizer, and then I'll go in with like a blender sponge and as you saw at the beginning too, like I did have some red spots. I can still see them, so it's not 100% like foolproof coverage. Like right now my skin's still looking like skin. I can still see like some of my blemishes, which I will go in with concealer and kind of just touch those up. Yeah, it kind of feels like I did moisturize my face with a little bit of like a slight like dewy like luminosity almost. You can kind of see I'm like looking at the finder, but yeah, you can kind of see some areas that might seem a little bit more glossy. Alright, so now that I have that, let's wait and do concealer later, only because I want to do the eyes, and if there's any fallout, then the concealer can kind of help clean some of that up. As I mentioned before, I want to do a more kind of like a fall look where I'm playing with the colors like yellow and orange, primarily orange, and kind of like a warm brown color, and kind of get that pumpkin spice feel. So I'm using my Ace Beaute Nostalgia palette. I've used this before. I was torn between using this and like another palette or like a handful of palettes. I just didn't want to use too many and get like confused. So I just went with this one. It has pretty versatile colors. I'm going to go in with the color Beach, which is right here, and then a Popsicle, and perhaps this color as well, which is called, oh no, that's Vacation. We'll see. It's a little brighter in person than it looks like on the screen. So first I'm going to go in with Beach, as I mentioned, and pop that on the lid. This will also act as a transition color. As you can see, it's pretty like nudish brown. It's not quite a light color, but I'm just kind of washing some of that on. Alright, next I'm going to grab the color Popsicle. I think I'm going to work from light to dark right here. I used this in like my end of summer video, and it turned out really pretty. I thought it looked really nice. And I'm going to put this on the center. Kind of bringing it up this way towards the tail end of the eyebrow. And I'm going to go in with that color Vacation. Let's test it out right here. It's very orangey. I don't think I've ever touched this color because it's a little bit intimidating, but let's see. kind of focusing that on the corner, like that V of the eye and the top. And I'm lightly bringing that in towards the inner corner on the crease. I'm going in with a light hand as well. Yeah, grab another blending brush just to concentrate that color. I went into Popsicle in Between Vacation and just popping that in the center. Again, I want that kind of orangey pumpkin feel. Alright, now I think I'm going to take the opportunity to put on my concealer. I'm going to go in with Kosas. This is in the color 6.2 concealer, like this. This is also, I believe, a clean product, just in case you're curious. And I'm going to pop that on here. A little bit goes a long way, and like here, I'll kind of dry it upwards. Again, taking a wet sponge, I'm going to tap that in. As you can see, I'm kind of just like slightly dragging it but pressing it at the same time and creating more of a defined shadow line. Taking a pencil brush, I'm just going to grab that hiking color, that one I was intimidated by, and I'm going to put that on the lower lash line, and it'll act as my, almost like a liner. And I'm going to go in with a nude liner. This is by Essence, and then the color I believe is Nude. So I'm just going to put that on the bottom as well, open up the eyes. Now it's up to you if you want to add a wing liner. I still haven't decided if I want to or not, so let's just hold off. Let's move on to the face. We can kind of warm it up a little bit. Going in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Taking a small brush, I'm just going to grab a little bit and kind of slightly contour the nose a little bit. I want to add a little bit of flush of color to this cheek, so I'm taking Rose d'Oreo by Milani. That's what the color looks like. And grabbing a brush, I'm just going to tap. This has some luminosity to it, which is going to, I think, be perfect and kind of also just give me that little small highlight that I'm also going for. I'm just going to put that on top. See? It has like the slightest sheen. Let's put some on the bridge of the nose. Kind of like you were out in the pumpkin patch and you got a little sunburn from being out there in that kind of 60-degree weather where it's still warm enough but not cold yet. Let's set the face before we do the lips. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty setting powder in Pound Cake. Just taking a brush, tapping on the applicator. And as you can see, there is some areas where like the dewiness might be coming through, which in the long time is going to crease or just get like really glossy. We're just setting that a little bit. I'm going to be using the Mercier Hazelnut. It is a perfect kind of warm tone lip liner, which is why I'm choosing to go for it. And I will be using the Kush lip balm in the color Nug, I believe. Again, very kind of fall color. And last but not least, I will be going in with the Kush Mascara by Milk Cosmetics. And I don't think I'm going to put a wing liner. I think I'm going to keep it simple this time. Alrighty, I think that pretty much concludes this look. So I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful fall and that you're doing a bunch of lovely fall activities as safe as you possibly can. If you have any questions or comments on the products I use, the application process, feel free to leave it in the section below. Love to hear what you guys have to say or what other kind of looks that you'd like to do. I'm hoping to do a kind of more Halloween kind of look because we are in October and in that season. Right now it's a little too early for me. You know, I'm still kind of mourning that summer's gone. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, join my team, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.